What's up, guys? It's Peter here, and I've got a pretty cool haul to show you guys here. I've been off all week. I took a week off before Christmas, just to watch the kids, spend some time with them, and I ended up doing some hunting while my wife's been working. So part of it has been with the kids, and today she just let me go out in the afternoon, and I had a fantastic Wednesday, Thursday, and today, which is Friday, because I got lucky every single day. And I'll start off with actually something that I found because it kind of goes in line with what I found yesterday. So I'm not normally an errors collector, but recently, since there hasn't been much on the pegs, I've been paying more attention. And yeah, you know what? Like Mets, like Corsetto, you just pay attention, you'll probably find them. So I have found a couple of flippers, which I've left behind. I don't really think that's too much of an error. But yeah, there's a couple of flippers, a couple of cars that are on the package just in the opposite order. Nothing major, but this is one that I found about, I would say 2 weeks ago now, but I didn't have a chance to share with you guys. And it's a pop culture error, which is a Tom and Jerry card, sorry, with a Jetsons car inside. So that's pretty cool. You never really find errors on pop culture, but I guess this time around they got lazy or weren't paying attention. So that's pretty cool. And the reason I want to show you this error is because yesterday I was paying attention. Not yesterday, sorry. Yeah, yesterday. Sorry, I went to my local grocery store, and I found myself a pretty cool error. I'll show you guys right now what the regular car looks like, because I picked up the regular version. So it's a 2012 Camaro ZL1 concept. So that's the regular version. And this is the error version on top, which decided to go commando because it's missing the tampos on the bottom, which are the side ones. It did keep the top, but it just went bottomless. And it's on both sides that it has no tampos. So that's pretty cool. I never, like I said, really care too much for errors. But on a Camaro, which is one of my favorite castings, yeah, I'll take it for sure. Now, that was yesterday. The day before yesterday, I ended up going to the same grocery store. And, I actually was just there to buy eggnog, but I decided to squeeze in a little hunt there because I saw they were stocking some M cases, and L cases, and they did have a bunch of El Caminos out there, which I didn't really care too much for. I have a bunch of them already, so I left them for the next collector. But I didn't leave behind the Greenwood Corvette. That bad boy came home with me. It's not too often that I find supers in the wild, but that was pretty cool. And the super week just continues. Today, I went back out and I ended up finding another Grateful Dead set. I didn't take everything. I just took two extra panel buses because these are going to be awesome trade bait. We got a swap meet coming up in about a month, and I really, really am trying to see if somebody's willing to trade this for the Kermit, which is a Kermit panel van, and this one either for another Kermit or something else, because I would love to have two extra Kermits ideally, so I can crack one. But yeah, like I got that mainly for trade bait. But I think one I am gonna keep because I want to open one as well. So I think that's what it's gonna be: trade bait for Kermit and one to crack. And then I'm down to my last three cars, and two of them will not disappoint. And James Shear, I've been watching your stuff on Instagram, man. You've had some good stuff, and I think this might compare to what you've been finding. Although I don't think I found as many as you. But anyways, I ended up finding the Cloak and Dagger treasure hunt. So that's pretty cool. I already have one, but this is the one that's going to get cracked and go into the display case. The only treasure hunt I'm missing for 2012, or 2014, sorry, is the Poison Arrow. And that's mainly because the end case never came out in Canada. So that's the only one I'm missing. And eventually I'll find it. I'm not too concerned. It's just a regular tea hunt. Eventually it's going to circulate somewhere at a swap meet somewhere, and I might just get it, or either through REOK, who knows. But what I'm really stoked about is the next two cards I'm going to show you right here. They had an old batch of H cases, or G cases, sorry, and I found a wicked Chevelle SS Super. Now, I had this one. I love this one here. I have this one loose because there was a great deal on eBay on the loose version, and it came back pretty beat up. I guess it was some kind of quality control issue, or probably came from Malaysia, who knows. But all the tampa work on the top was sloppy. This one is original and carded, but also has a bit of a sloppy job on the bottom here. Kind of the silver is sort of like not fully sprayed on. But anyways, for the most part, it's perfect. One of my favorite Supers anyways, so I can't complain. So how often do you find 2 Supers in a week? At least for me, that's rarely ever. But there was a trifecta that completed this week. And if I don't find another Super this year, I'm fine with it, because I found myself the Datsun Bluebird 510 wagon, one of the most sought after T-Hunts of the year. Aside from the Gasser, this is probably the most sought after T-Hunt out there. And unfortunately, I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but I probably passed on the Gasser because I had just started collecting, and I made dumb mistakes. Like, I would see cases and cases of F, because we got a lot of them. We got a lot of the F cases before even the American buddies here got the F cases, and I just would leave them behind. I didn't know much about hunting back then. Didn't know what was so special about a super treasure hunt. I just went after the regular treasure hunts. So like I said, it's kind of embarrassing because I took a whole bunch of whatever that F case treasure hunt was. I can't even remember anymore. I think it was a loot coop. And I probably passed up on a couple of gassers because I've went through so many cases, and I went only after loot coops and homers, and it was just a rookie mistake. But anyways, I now have the Datsun Bluebird wagon, and for the week, I got the Corvette and the Chevelle Supers, so I'm pretty stoked. So that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have a good week hunting. This is probably the season 2 hunt, because you can see there's like random cases floating around. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and hope you guys have a great week.